Welcome back, guys, to another Minecraft video. This is TubeSox Jr. from Gaming Day, and today I'm going to be talking about something essential to any survival world. Furnaces. Now, furnaces are incredibly helpful. They allow you to get pretty high-end gear and allow you to make tons of contraptions and stuff that you need for contraptions, and you need them to progress anywhere in a survival world. But let's face it, they aren't the fastest things in the world. So, you know that, and to fix that, odds are you have something that looks like this. This is an automated furnace where you put your coal and items that you want to smelt in, and you'll have an output chest where everything comes. But, come on, man. I mean, this is only one furnace. I think we can improve a bit upon that. And so, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to start a fresh world. I'll be right back, and I'm going to show you guys how you can speed up any furnace an insane amount. Okay, as you can see, I've started up a fresh world, and all I've done is put the items that we need in my inventory. So if you just take a look here, you'll see what you need. You will need a handful of solid blocks, a handful of redstone dust, one redstone torch, one repeater, one comparator, a couple chests, and a handful of hoppers, and obviously your furnaces. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is come up just like this, about one block off the ground, and you're going to want to place down 15 furnaces. That's how many items you'll be able to smelt at once. That's why this thing is so great. So if I just place down 15 of these, I think that this is just about... Now the reason it has to be 15 is because redstone, if you didn't know, prevents items from going through hoppers. So, so the redstone signal can only travel 16 blocks, and it loses one, so you only get a total of 15 blocks. So you will not be able to make this any longer. Of course, you can link this up to multiples of these, which I'll actually show you something like that at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. This building took me about an hour to make, and it's absolutely insane. It smelts 60 blocks at a time. So anyway, let me count right here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it looks like I need 3 more. 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so there you go. Now that you have all of your furnaces in, you just need to place your hoppers in. That's a lot easier said than done. We're going to start out with putting in the smelting hoppers, which are the hoppers that will be transporting the items that you want to smelt. So you're going to want to put in a row of hoppers facing straight down into these furnaces, just like this. Now, to do this, you'll probably need an iron farm. So, if you don't know how to make an iron farm, I would suggest going to the link in the description that will take you to a great iron farm tutorial. And you know what, actually, now that we're talking about it, I probably will do an iron farm tutorial somewhere in the very near future. And if I do, there will be a card up in the right hand of the screen right about now. Anyway, I just got to remember to go put that back. So, enough ranting, let's move on with the next step. So the next thing you're going to want to do is place a block here, just like that, and place a comparator on that block. Now run a hopper into that comparator, and run a row of hoppers going all the way across, running into each other. Just like that. So you should have 2 rows of hoppers, just like that. Now come back to this comparator, and place a block so that the comparator is facing into the block, and place a redstone torch on that block. Now come over here and place a row of solid blocks that go all the way across, and you're going to want to come here, back over to the torch, and on the first block place a repeater, and on the rest place a row of redstone dust. So that will sort out all your items, so that way you will get 1 item in each of these furnaces for maximum efficiency. Now, just a few more things that you need to do. You basically just need to duplicate that on the sides of these. So you just have a hopper facing to each of these furnaces, just like this. And then you're going to want to, again, come over here to the end of it, place down a block, place a comparator on that block, and place a row of hoppers facing into that comparator, just like this. So you just run that all the way down. And you can run these hopper lines anywhere, so that way you can have your input chests anywhere. Anyway, this right here, I'll just put down 2 chests. This input chest will be for the smelting items, and this input chest will be for the fuel. So now come back here to this comparator, place a block on its end, and place a redstone torch coming off that block. Place a row of solid blocks, just like this, and then come back here and place a repeater. Now, once again, place that row of redstone dust, and you're just about done. Now all you need is your output chest. So just place down a chest or so right there. You might want a couple if you're making a massive storage system. That is completely up to you. I'm just going to carve this out real quick because I may have built this a bit close to the ground. So then you just place a row of hoppers coming off the back of this here, and yeah, you're now done with this. You will now have pretty fast smelting 15 items every time one thing goes around. So let me grab some ore real quick and some coal, and I'll show you guys how this thing works. So you just come here, come to the top one and drop in your items, and come to this one and drop in your coal. And you'll actually see this redstone will flick every once in a while, and what that does is as the items travel down the hopper line, it will send out a pulse to this comparator, turning this off, allowing all the items to drop through into these furnaces. So if you look at these furnaces, you should see that each one has the same amount of items in it. They should all have 2 iron and 1 coal, and that number will go up as this drains. So this is just a real nice way to do it, and as you see, it'll smelt 15 items at a time. So this is fast and all, but you know what? I think we can do a bit better. And so guys, after about an hour of building and reworking and all that fun redstone stuff, I finally made alright guys, so I thought we could do a bit better, and I'm pretty sure what I have created is a bit better. I have ended up creating, after about an hour's worth of work, this monstrosity. This thing is about 4 modules, so it smelts about 60 items at a time. It does get caught up a bit, but it's almost perfect. You get about a stack worth of items smelted every single time a furnace smelts something. So this thing is absolutely 100% insane. So if I just grab some coal real quick and some ore, I just want to show you guys, just with 1 stack, how fast this thing works. So if I just drop the coal in this chest and the iron in this chest, in about a minute or so, you should see all of these start flicking on. There we go. It does, like I said, it isn't 100% perfect. It does get caught up at times. As you can see, it does glitch a bit, but they will slowly more and more start coming on. And if you were to look in this output chest, you can already see those items are starting to flow in. So this thing is absolutely insane. So there you go guys, that is how you make really fast furnaces in Minecraft. Now these designs work in both Bedrock and Java Edition, but sadly that is all I have time for today. This is TubeSox Jr. from Gaming Day, and as always, have a great day.